What is good, YouTube? We out here. Set up a little different. That's why y'all ain't getting uploaded so long. But anyway, today we reacting to Mammoth Vaulted. Fortnite is Unbanning Cheaters by AussieAntics. Absolute GOAT in my opinion. Greatest caster, streamer, anything to do with Fortnite, and you watch him. Great guy, great guy. Alright, let's get in it.
Fortnite has just massively changed the meta again. They've now removed Mammoth pistols and sniper rifles from competitive. We've also got huge updates to the anti-cheat.
Okay, speaking on the Mammoth, I was playing some scrims today. I was like, yo, can we? We were like reading the rules. They were like, okay, no mammoths and no snipers. I was like, yo, what, bro? Really? Like, I already knew what was going on because, well, freaking everyone's getting one-shotted, down to 175 health taken away. Whatever, got hit by for 175, and like, you can't do nothing about it. Like, you're done. The sniper was trash. I feel like they could have just left the sniper in. It was so clunky, weird. I didn't like the sniper at all. But Mammoth, you know, I get it. I get it why they remove its hit scan. It's like way too easy to hit shots. It was fire though. I'm a little upset about it, but still, yeah.
And we now have a whole bunch of cheaters being unbanned, and people are now saying Jarvis is going to be back playing Fortnite. I also want to talk about Mero's return to competitive and what this could mean changing up some of the biggest teams on NA. There's lots to talk about.
Mero the GOAT.
Let's jump into it. Let's talk about the meta changes, because this is big. A lot of people have been complaining about the Mammoth, saying it's ruining the season, it's too crazy, but a lot of people are saying they love using it, it's so satisfying, it's so strong. Fortnite have decided,
Yeah, on the second one for sure.
The Mammoth, the regular Mammoth in all rarities, the mythic Mammoth, and also remove the sniper rifle. Now, this is only in tournament playlists. It'll still be in pubs and ranked. Unfortunately, it's glitched right now, and all the scrims that people are running on the tournament playlist, they're still in there, unfortunately. But Fortnite have very
Facts, bro. It's so annoying because these stupid kids are running this Mammoth, and they're just dinking kids, and they're like the only team in the lobby who has a Mammoth. And it makes you think about, like, you know, like, oh, should I take a Mammoth or no? And I don't, because I respect the rules, and I'm not trying to get banned off these scrims. My teammate already been banned off every scrim, basically. Because I don't know why. But he just be not following the rules, but still. Like, everybody just be using the Mammoth. Not everybody, one team. And they grief everybody. We couldn't play good in a scrim because we got a Mammoth from halfway across the map for 170. And then everyone has to sit there heal. Now we're shambles in endgame. Like, what is going on, bro?
The Mammoth and sniper rifle in competitive. Now, my thoughts on this, I talked literally, I think yesterday's video or the day before about the Mammoth. I did want to see it toned down a little bit. Either it needed to be far more difficult to find, it needed to be a lot rarer, or we needed to reduce the amount of ammo on the map so you can't just take shots at everything and hope you hit. Or maybe it does a little bit less damage. It could maybe have bullet travel time. There could have been a lot of things Fortnite could have done to nerf it or balance it, but that would have then nerfed it in pubs and ranks. And I think Fortnite's happy with the Mammoth being really strong in pubs and ranked. It's in reload. It's in so many other game modes that if they were to nerf it just for competitive.
The funny thing is, though, is that for Chapter 5, they didn't remove the sniper till, like, what was it? Season 3, maybe? I'm not sure, but the sniper was in forever, bro. And, you know, people complained about it, but it was still in there. But now the Mammoth, you know, immediately gone.
It would upset potentially
so ridiculous, bro.
Player base, which does make a lot of sense. I think even playing pubs and ranked, a lot of people are frustrated versing the Mammoth, but it's not as hated as what it is in competitive. The Mammoth is making competitive lobbies a nightmare because you've got 100 of the best players in your region or in the world, depending on the tournament. It makes it so much more insane when you have a weapon that's this powerful. Now, I think with the Mammoth being removed, I actually would have loved to see the sniper stay in. I think the current sniper is really balanced. It has 3 shots, but it has a pretty slow bullet travel time, and it only does one-shot headshots at gold or mythic rarity. So it'd be quite rare for someone to get a sniper that can one-shot headshot. And then on top of that, because it's trios, if you get headshot snipe from 220 meters away, your teammates can just build and double res you. There's so many
Exactly.
good
So
meds
what's
in the
the
game
point?
right now. Like, I do really think this meta could have suited just having the sniper rifles still in, or if you ran in it like, let's say, a blue rarity, you wouldn't hit one-shot headshot snipes, but it could be still good for getting your surge, but it's hard to hit the shots, and it wouldn't kill them anyway. So I really do think the sniper rifle was fine. I'm a little bit
Thank
sad
you.
that Fortnite vaulted the sniper as well. One of the
You
big
listening,
questions is,
bro?
what's this going to do now to the black markets? And we can't test it yet because, like I said, it's glitched in scrims where you...
Speaking of the black market, bro, my teammate got scammed today, bro. He bought some for some gold. It was like the new pump, and it was a glitch. Like the pump wasn't supposed to be there. It's like the new one. I think it's supposed to be the one with the SMG on it. He bought it. He just got nothing, bro. He just wasted like a dill bit on it. It was hilarious, actually, bro.
can't see what is going to go into the black market now the Mammoth has been removed. Because if they had like purple pumps or purple assault rifles or even like the baseball bat for rotating, that would be a massive change for the meta. So right now we don't really have an answer to what that question is. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Are you happy with them vaulting the Mammoth? Do you think it was that big of an issue? I really liked the item. It was just everyone had them was the problem. I don't think the weapon was too OP if maybe only like 5 to 10 people in the lobby had them. At the same time, this is a very direct nerf to Peterbot and Veno's teams because they were obviously getting the mythic Mammoth from the boss on the train.
Yeah, but he's hating, bro.
This is a direct, massive nerf to them, but after watching a few of the scrim games where they banned the Mammoth so no one could pick them up, a lot of pros were just saying the triple ARs are just as strong. Yes, the Mammoth was beaming people, but now that everyone's just running 3 hollow twister ARs with no mobility in the game, everyone running in the open, you're getting beamed just as quickly with these assault rifles than you were the Mammoth. So it seems like even after complaining
Facts,
about
but they gotta add
there's a lot
some type
pros
of
who still aren't too happy. I guess we'll see when mobility
mobility,
gets added
bro.
again.
Yeah.
When we get the rocket drill being added, maybe that will be a little bit easier, but these ARs are extremely good at frying people, even if they are flying through the sky. It's the same reason why most people aren't carrying the launch pad. So it's looking like it's going to be a mostly low or no mobility meta for most pros, maybe carrying the kneecapper and the gold splashes run a bit faster, but removing the Mammoths haven't really made the beaming too much better. Next up, let's talk about what's going on with the change to cheaters and why people are saying FaZe Jarvis has now been unbanned. So Fortnite made a massive post today about changes they're going to make to players who are banned and unbanning a whole bunch of people cheating in the past. So firstly, Fortnite said players who have used cheats will get a 1-year matchmaking ban for their first offense and a lifetime ban for the second. This is going forward. So if you get caught cheating now, you are not instantly permanently banned. You get a 1-year ban and then you get a lifetime ban if you get caught again. But players who have used cheats and participated in tournaments will get a 1-year matchmaking ban, but an immediate lifetime ban from tournaments, plus potential loss of past tournament winnings.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Will result in a lifetime ban. They have also said players who have sold cheats or broken other rules resulting in a lifetime ban, nothing changes. The lifetime ban is still in effect. Now, because they've changed these rules around being banned for a year, not lifetime, they've said they're going to be unbanning all the people they banned in the past for cheating as long as they haven't cheated in the last year. Now, I'm not sure whether Jarvis is going to be included in this because they did say at the bottom there, the players who have sold cheats or broken other rules resulting in a lifetime ban, nothing changes. We don't know whether Jarvis himself is being unbanned because he could have actually been banned for promoting the cheats. He did make a whole YouTube video talking about them, so he might not be
Idiot, bro.
We'll have to wait until April
Ain't
to
he a
see if
boxer
all the
now?
cheaters get unbanned, but we got to unpack what's going on here outside of Jarvis and what this means for competitive. So are there going to be a whole bunch of cheaters running rampant and dominating your tournament games? Not really. They didn't really do a good job specifying it in this blog
No way, bro.
post. They had to reply to a tweet, but basically they've said that once you get banned for cheating, you are permanently banned from matchmaking tournaments. You can only play pubs and ranked. So all the players they're about to unban who've been banned in the past for cheating, yes, they're going to be able to play again, but they can't play tournaments. If someone was banned for cheating a year and a half ago, they're now going to be unbanned again, but they can only queue pubs and ranks. They can't queue in a tournament. So don't worry, starting on April, you're not going to have like 10,000 more cheaters running around in your games because they all got unbanned. A lot of people are confused why Fortnite's even doing this, but you hardly ever run into cheaters in pubs and ranked anyway. I guess they're trying to give everyone a second chance. A lot of people are saying it's just them trying to increase the player base. It's a terrible idea. There's a lot of people not on board with this because they want them to make like more punishments for cheaters and make it harder for cheaters, not better. Don't worry, I'm guessing why Fortnite made these changes because they announced them at the end of a blog post. They talked about how they're doing even more to stop cheaters going forward. So they talked about at the start about the legal action they've been taking against different cheaters.
Didn't they sue that one kid for like $500,000? It was ridiculous, bro. It's idiots, bro. People who cheat, like if you cheat, bro, like I don't respect you, cause like the frick you like. I don't even understand how like I couldn't even think about like what you just want to be good. I mean I get it, but like maybe this is just not the game, bro. Just get off the game. If you're not good, you're not good, bro. Either practice or freaking go play a different game.
Pointed out what they had happened recently. If you guys saw Repulse God's social media, where he was forced to make a public apology for cheating, and how they donated the winnings that he got from globals to charity, and they settled their court case with him. So that was them actually reaching a settlement after a very long court proceedings against him. So on top of them talking about how they're still suing people, they actually got scripts for the Cronus Zen removed from their website for Fortnite and Rocket League. The Cronus Zen is a piece of hardware a lot of people using to cheat in the past. It was a very big deal like a few years ago, if you remember. They've also talked about how there's two new things they're implementing to try to make it harder for cheaters: TPM and Secure Boot. Now, I am not an IT or tech specialist, but I'll do my best to kind of help you guys understand what's going on here. So, you now have to download TPM and Secure Boot. TPM is a secure hardware component. It can verify that other security settings like Secure Boot are enabled in a way that is very difficult for malware or cheats to tamper with. It didn't say impossible because, again, when it comes to cheaters, nothing is impossible. A lot of these people are making, hundreds of thousands of dollars developing and selling cheats, but this should be an attempt to make it harder. They said Secure Boot is a security feature that helps prevent malware from being inserted into the PC's boot process. It's common for cheats to behave like bootkits and attempt to run very early into the system start. Secure Boots help to mitigate that threat by making sure that bootloaders come from a trusted source. So I'm going to put the blog post down below with these links, and you can go read about it as well. If you want to play in prize money tournaments now, so if you want to play in the Division Cup coming up, you want to play in the Eval Cup, the Solo Cash Cups, FNCS, all that stuff, you need to enable these settings and download what they're telling you. So you can go to the blog post and do it. I'm sure Epic Games is not breaking your PC. I'm sure they're not going to steal all your data. We kind of have to trust the billion-dollar company here. I've reached out to a bunch of tech experts that I know. They've all said that this makes perfect sense. What they're saying is true. This will make it harder for cheaters. It's not going to make it impossible, but it will hopefully curb a bunch of the cheaters.
So do I have to? I'm so confused. Let me go back. Do I have to download this to play, or?
Want to play in prize money tournaments now, so if you want to play in the Division Cups coming up,
Mm-hmm.
you want to play in the Eval Cup, the Solo Cash Cups, FNCS, all that stuff, you need to enable these settings and download what they're telling you. So you can go to the blog post and do it. I'm sure Epic Games is not breaking your PC. I'm sure they're not going to steal all your data.
So if I don't, what happens? Do I just not get to play? I'm so confused. Yeah,
You kind of
I'll
have
see.
to trust the billion-dollar company here. I've reached out to a bunch of tech experts that I know. They've all said that this makes perfect sense. What they're saying is true. This will make it harder for cheaters. It's not going to make it impossible, but it will hopefully curb a bunch of the cheating. So they're offering these second chances, and they're changing their rules around banning cheaters, but they're doing it on top of new improved measures to get rid of cheaters. Now, I'm not going to promise you this is going to get rid of cheating, because like I said, they are always going to find a way, but the more and more difficult they make it, and the change they be making towards, having to get 14 events played once you get banned, all we're missing, the missing piece now, is we just need Fortnite staff to get even better with permanent bans. They did go on in this blog post to talk about how they don't take action on people based on suspicion. They will only ban you when there's technical evidence. They said, we ban accounts for cheating based on technical evidence. We do not ban accounts based on suspicion, which means if you report songs, they have really, really good aim, they haven't played a lot of events, they're not going to get banned unless Fortnite can actually find evidence, concrete evidence of them having software or hardware or doing something that has cheats on their system, which explains why they're so slow to manually ban people in the mid of tournaments. I've talked about this before. Fortnite just has a very high bar for what evidence they need before they will ban someone who is cheating, which unfortunately means the cheaters usually get to play 1 or 2 tournaments out before Fortnite has this evidence. It sucks, it's annoying, but it's their attempt to get rid of false bans and not banning people who are just, maybe a little bit suspicious, or they hit a couple shots and, they hit a really crazy headshot snipe and they haven't played many events. They must be cheating, which I understand, but I really hope they can up their efforts or maybe increase how many staff are handling these manual bans, because if they can start manually banning people quickly in tournaments so people realize they're just wasting their money by buying cheats, it would make a huge difference on top of all these different measures they're doing. Last thing I want to talk about, and you guys mentioned in the comments yesterday, I completely forgot. I apologize. The controller goat has returned to Fortnite, and I didn't mention it. I'm so
That's
sorry.
what I'm talking about. You better talk about
He
him.
is looking for a trio. Now, I'm having a bunch of people in my Twitch chat. Aussie, does that mean like Cooper Cooper and Vidal might, Cooper might drop Vidal and play with Mero again now. Oh my gosh, Mero's gonna go play with Peterbot. Like, he's the GOAT, he's back. You gotta remember, Mero has just taken quite a long break from the game, and he's done this several times. So pros are gonna be kind of a bit scared to trust that he's actually grinding the game.
No, but he's
again,
the GOAT.
just because he said he is. Secondly, he's playing on controller, and controller stocks right now are in the dirt. We have Teeny, who came second 2 FNCSs in a row, and then came 6th at Globals, and he was still struggling to find teammates last season because no one wants to play with a controller player.
Yeah.
Giving up controller and switching to mouse and keyboard because it's so much better for his development going forward. And then thirdly, he's in Division 3. Mero hasn't been playing tournaments at all, so anyone who wants to play with him right now, they have to give up at least 2 weeks of making money to play in Division 3 to get into Division 2, and then Division 2.
These people are like millionaires, bro. What are they talking
Mero
about?
could probably do that with other teammates, maybe not his permanent team going forward, but it's basically going to be a few weeks into tournaments before we even see Mero playing in the proper Tier 1 lobby. So it's going to be really, really difficult for Mero
Nah, but he to go.
teammates.
It don't matter.
He's one of the GOATs. I hope he's locking back in and grinding, and he puts controller back on the map. I mean, at this point, if anyone can, surely it's Mero, but it's not going to be as easy as what a lot of people are saying. So I really, really hope he sticks to it. I hope he doesn't just get stuck with no teammates, doesn't want to get out of Div 3 and gives up again. I really, really want to see Mero put controller back on the map.
Yeah, freaking go. Alrighty, guys. See you later.